Mayor Davenport. I served on the city council for 12 years. Taught in the Davenport school system for 18 years, served in the Army for over 20 years. Got my degree from Columbia College. Grew up here, graduated from Assumption High School. Love the place. Happy to be part of Team Davenport and work with a lot of group folks. I believe in partnerships, teamwork, and collaboration. Nobody can do anything by themselves, basically, so you have to develop those partnerships to work together at all levels, federal, state, and local, with all types of folks of all different persuasions of political stuff to try and get things done, and that's kind of how we approached it, especially during the pandemic last year. Very proud of what the city tried to do as far as problem solving and establishing and having a budget, 5 accredited departments, finance department with national recognitions, working through the pandemic, working through the derecho to solve problems and help. So I'd like to continue the momentum. I'd like your vote, and I'd be honored to have another 2 years to develop what we've been working on. Probably, we've tried to do enough research, but probably in the last couple of years, more job creation than any. More record funding in infrastructure and streets. Continue to do that. Our CIP has that plan to continue. More money than ever before in infrastructure, streets, and sewers. Economic development, you probably drive around and see things like there's no more Kraft Heinz downtown. There's not a motel out on North Brady. All of these places, with cooperation with the Downtown Partnership, to have a plan on how to move forward so that we can set the perimeters, basically, and the playing fields for future development. As future councils did, we have the same philosophy I do, that you need to set the infrastructure, set the plan so those things can happen, right? So our big push now is to sewer the west side, basically follow Locust out to 280 so that that part can be developed, i.e. as we develop the north part, that's mostly full now. So we need to go west. So we want to establish that infrastructure and get that going. So when someone wants to come here, and the mythology and the thought process is everybody wants to come here now, right? You're seeing that happen. That's what's going on. And when people talk about stuff and decide where to go, they're looking here. So as we have that right now, we want to continue that into the future, probably well after my time, but that infrastructure needs to be there. They can't come and say, we'd like to come to Davenport or the Quad Cities, and there's no infrastructure, no sewers, they're not gonna do that. So that we got a plan to have that, and we're doing that. So I'd like to be the mayor that continues that momentum, continues the work we've done, and working with all the different levels, both federal, state, and local, to do that. So